Volgende aan die beurt het ons vir Mandy Bester. Mandy Bester's mission is to educate, motivate, and encourage others to heal from the inside out. Focusing on what she believes is the two pillars of health, is your gut and your hormones. Her vision will always be to inspire and live a healthier lifestyle and preventative lifestyle to transform and sustain physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Give a hand for Mandy.
As ek net so lank my water neersit. Goeiemôre dames en here. Genade, wat 'n voorreg om voor julle elkeen te kan wees. Before I get into what I've prepared for us, I want to take just a few minutes and give you a short version of my personal journey to health as well as my testimony. Because I truly believe that I'm here today because of God's goodness in my life. And I need to give him all the praise and all the honor for what he did for me in my life. So, I am not a medical doctor. So please, the advice that I share today, feel free to run it past your own doctor before you implement it. So to begin with, where it all started for me, I used to exercise regularly. I ate a healthy diet. I lived a healthy lifestyle, or at least that's what I thought I did. But it wasn't until 2015 where I drastically got very sick. Overnight, I had weakness in my body. I couldn't even exercise anymore. The biggest issue that I had was the digestive issues. And name it, I had it. So for me, it was a 2-year battle where I went from one doctor to the other, multiple specialists, multiple tests later. I was diagnosed with something called Helicobacter pylori, which is an H. pylori. It's a bacterial infection of the gut lining. A couple of months later, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. It's literally where your body's own immune system attacks your healthy tissue cells of the thyroid. And because of that, because I wanted to heal myself in a natural way, I started implementing a lot of natural protocols in my life. I was lucky enough to pair myself with doctors that respected the fact that I wanted to give my body a fighting chance. And I started reversing my Hashimoto's disease, and I cured my H. pylori infection. All natural protocols. But I still remained sick. I didn't get better. In fact, things just started getting worse for me. I said, God, I've got 3 boys. How am I going to navigate this season? And I prayed for wisdom and discernment and just guide me through this. And I remember he told me 2 things. You're going to do 2 things. You're going to go for major surgery, and then you're going to have a massive lifestyle change. And that Monday, I sat in front of the doctor, and he said, I'm so sorry, but we have to diagnose you with colon cancer. And I said to him, sure, getting a bit emotional. And I remember just this calmness washing over me, and I said, you know what, it's okay. I mean, at this point, he's freaking out because I'm not freaking out, and I'm so calm. And I said to him, because I have God's promises, and I'm going to hold on to that. And so 2 weeks later, I went for major surgery, and we started implementing. I worked with my team of doctors. I had four doctors that I worked with. We started implementing stricter protocols, natural protocols, and I started changing my life. But it wasn't until I really understood gut health that I started gaining my health back, and that I started getting stronger, and that I can truly stand here before you all saying my health is better than it was before cancer. And that today, or this year, I thank God that I'll be 5 years cancer-free. All right, there you go. All right, so what is gut health? I'm going to shift gears a bit, and we're going to go a little bit technical, and hopefully I will teach you guys a bit more why it's so important that your gut health matters. So if you give the body what it needs, and you remove what it doesn't need, it will heal itself. I promise you, your body will gravitate towards healing because it's been designed that way. You generate so many new cells on a daily basis because that's just what the body does so well. But you need to give it what it needs. So here, I want to take you on a 30-foot journey. Did you know that your gut is technically outside your body? So wrap your mind around that. It's the only organ or the only part of you that has contact with the outside world. Think about babies. Why do they put everything in their mouth? Because they are learning. They are bringing the outside world into them. Then it's very important to screen and to filter what you put into the system. Okay. So I've got a little demo that I want to, Essia, just if you can help me. So I want to show you this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your small intestine. All 7 meters of it. I promise you this is what is inside your gut. This is your small intestine. This is where your nutrients absorption lies. Okay. Then you've got the bigger rope, which is your colon. Now, I was very generous, and I had a foot to spare, so the doctors took about a foot out, which is about that size when I had surgery. But this is your colon. I don't know if anybody have ever seen just what your guts look like. Now, this is it. So I'm spilling all the guts today. So things that affect your 30-foot long journey is stress. Now, I have to point out at this stage, stress was probably one of my main triggers for cancer. Stress is cancer in itself, ladies and gentlemen. I can't emphasize what stress does to your body. Then we've got toxins. We've got pharmaceutical drugs. We've got pathogens, which is your viruses, your bad bacteria, any damaging particles in the air. Then we've got our organ malfunction. This is where your kidney disease, your thyroid disease, all of that has an impact on the gut. And then we've also got the food particles, undigested food particles that makes it into your bloodstream. Has a major effect on your gut.